Are you getting this? Yes. I'm going to free you up. So Satan knew that this was a prophetic generation. So thus what he does, he says, before they realize who they are, let me silence their ears to the voice of the prophets. Because as a prophetic generation, they must live one way. Spirit-led, spirit-fed, spirit-bred, because they're way ahead. Okay? This is a good picture. You getting it, Linda? Bam, bam. Spirit-led, spirit-fed, spirit-bred, and way ahead. So, if they do not have, watch this, the breath of tomorrow, they'll suffocate in there today. Please catch this. Please. Because as a prophetic generation, you need the voice of God, the Ruach of God, because it is what makes your heart beat every day. You are carrying the end time move of God that he prophesied to himself, that he is now presenting back to himself. Okay, now that you understand, inside of me, say inside of me, eternity is hidden in my heart. I have a book in heaven, but there's also a book inside of me. Oh, what are you talking about? He says that he has hidden this treasure in earthen vessels. So inside of you is a treasure without measure. God keeps it there for the designated season in David to release it through a generation of high praise and worshipful worshipers, which you are. Now watch this. So now go to Ezra chapter 1, and then we're going to Habakkuk. I have to teach you this. You'll thank me for it later. Because things are going to open up to you. They're going to make so much more sense to you. And then all those prophecies that some of you received years ago got mad at God, thought they were a false prophet, it wasn't a word, and you shoved them away somewhere. You're going to go back and redig them. And you're going to find out, oh my God, they were right. Oh man, I'm getting ahead of myself. Now watch this. This is where we are. Ezra chapter 1, verse 1. There is a set time for every prophetic word that God has to release over a people, region, marriage, church, business, marriage, whatever. It's a set time. Now watch this. Now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of the Lord might be that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled. Now let's back up and look at this again. That the word of the Lord, say the word of the Lord, by the mouth of Jeremiah, might be fulfilled. Jeremiah gave a word that God told him to give. And that word had been hovering in the heavens, waiting for a certain period to drop into the earth. And now King Cyrus had come into position. It was time to rebuild the temple, and the word that Jeremiah prophesied that one day the temple would be rebuilt and that God's glory would come back. It was now time for that word to come to pass. Cyrus had never heard it, did not even know anything about it, and because God had promised himself that this time would come, he gives this decree that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled. The Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, so that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom and also put it in writing. In other words, God stirred up this man's spirit that he could fulfill something that a prophet he never met had prophesied long before he was even thought of as being a king. Now, when a prophetic word is given, it goes through 3 stages. Did you go get some ice cream by Ty Lily yesterday, sir? Is that you? You guys went and got some ice cream the other day, didn't you? You did. Because when you walked in the door, the Lord said that I had a word for you when you were going to get your ice cream. Remember I told you? I said I have a word for you. That was yesterday. You had on a gray shirt. I don't forget anything. Not in the spirit. So just know you've got a word coming. But a word is given, and it goes through 3 phases: death, burial, resurrection. Watch this. Birth, it appears. Death, it disappears. Resurrection, it speaks. I'm back. Watch this. Now go to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, and I'm going to wind this up. It's going to bless you. I'm telling you. This changed my life forever, and I've lived this way for years. Let me know when you're in Habakkuk chapter 2. You guys are doing so good. My God. This is amazing. Okay, here we go. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. I'm going strictly from my notes here, but I know there's something in chapter 1 that I need to pull out of here. So let me get in here with you guys. Actually, can you just put it up on the screen for me? Habakkuk chapter 1. Let me see if it's on what it says in your translation. Pop it up there so I can see it. She's looking for it too, so I beat you. I got it. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. Let's just go there. It says, I will stand my watch and set myself on the rampart. I will watch to see, say watch to see, what he will say to me, and what I will answer when I am corrected. Notice the prophetic language here. I will watch to see what he will say to me. Why? Because if I can see what he said, I can have what he says. You see? He didn't say, I will listen to hear. I will wait to see. The highest dimension of prophetic revelation is not the voice of God, but the thoughts of God. Einstein said, I want to know the thoughts of God. The rest are details. Watch this. Then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak, and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, now, if we look at this, you would think that the writer here is confused, because it's saying things that are contradictory right in the same sentence. First of all, write the vision. The word write means record, prescribe, and to subscribe, or to decree. To record, prescribe, to decree. Say to decree. So first of all, when you see the vision or you receive a word from God, the first thing that you must do, decree what you heard so you can see what you said. Because faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. But you must hear it come out of your own mouth so that it can line up with the eternity that's already hidden in your heart and bring forth a cataclysmic explosion in the earth realm to make it manifest from heaven's dimension to the earth dimension. So the word write means that. But then it says, write the vision. Say vision. Oh, you're going to love this. The word vision means chazon. And that is from the Hebrew in the Strong's Concordance, number 2372. That's where I found it. And it means a sight, a dream, a revelation, or a night vision. I'll say it again. A sight, a dream, a revelation, a prophecy, or divine communication. Wow, say divine communication. A sight, a dream, a revelation, a prophecy, or divine communication.